I don't know if you guys have been really paying attention. I'm trying to watch. I'm just watching the clips right now. But what have you thought about Hard Knocks?
It's for Packer fans, it's like a train wreck. You can't look away. It's interesting. We love, I mean, Aaron Rodgers, despite anything. It's been kind of strange the last couple of seasons. But he's honestly, I think, and not to speak for you, Dane, but I've heard you say it before. He's I think both Dan and I's favorite Packer player ever to watch
Yeah.
play. We've been Packer fans long enough that we saw the majority of the Brett Favre era in Green Bay as well. So that's there's a lot of guys that you can pull out and mention in the time that we've been watching the Packers. But with the to get to Hard Knocks. Aaron certainly has a nice edit, I think is a nice way to put it when you're watching this. What's interesting is what's going to happen when the chips are down. Because I've noticed, and JJ, I'm curious what your perspective on this is, but it did seem a little bit like Aaron walks on water. When you watch that. And I'm not talking just about Jets fans. I'm not even just talking about some of his young teammates. I'm talking about the coaching staff and the front office when Aaron Rodgers walks in there. And that has a lot of downside potential in my mind, because then you lose a couple of games and maybe Aaron's not performing quite as well as he would like to, and things just aren't clicking right. That's where things can unravel in a hurry. I noticed one scene in particular. Sauce Gardner was sitting there chatting up Aaron, and it's just a very, very awkward conversation. You've got a 39-year-old quarterback talking to, I think Sauce is probably like 23, 24. They just clearly have absolutely nothing in common. And Sauce is talking about how he's watched Aaron play since he was 7 years old. So it's an interesting dynamic. I'm sure there's probably awkward conversations with teammates when Aaron was on the Packers as well, but nonetheless, I think it's still fun to watch, and I know Hard Knocks gets a little bit of a bad rap over the last few seasons, but I'm enjoying it, even as kind of the spurned Packer fan watching Aaron Rodgers on the Jets. It's kind of an interesting thing to see him have his fingerprints all over the program, and I think clearly he's in league with some of the producers of Hard Knocks to make sure that everything looks really fine and dandy as far as how Aaron Rodgers is being portrayed on the program.